Welcome, Taurus, to your Astrodice reading for April. Hope your friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new, welcome, welcome. Okay, my friends, for those of you who are new, this is where we take astrology with tarot and make a small horoscope for the month, only using one house of the 12 houses. So, most important house that Taurus needs to know about at this time, please. Going straight to Saturn. That's something you need to know. Definitely going straight into the third house with Libra energy. So, got that Saturn energy coming through. The part of you that accepts challenge to gain wisdom. Oh gosh, here we go. Oh gosh, here we go. Okay, and we got that Libra. Well, that's good. We could use some balance over here. The energy is diplomatic, gracious, and seeks harmony and balance in relationships. And going straight into the third house. So the third house is your potential to learn something in your local neighborhood. Definitely learning something over here, Taurus. So there is definitely something that has to be learned. You have the Saturn and the third house over here that's talking about definitely learning something. And it's going to be the relationships of the third house. So this could be learning something of your neighbors, learning something from a coworker, you know, the outside world. So you're definitely going to be learning something that's important. It's going to balance this relationship. Wow. You know. Okay, so take that how it resonates. Let's go. Seeking to learn. So going straight into the situation is taking place in the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month. What are you learning, Taurus? What Taurus is learning in the beginning of the month. You're learning about the Star and the Queen of Cups just falling right into my lap, you guys. This is definitely learning something about a potential goal. Learning something that is something hopeful and something that you are going after. And it's healthy, right? Because we're talking about that health. With the Queen of Cups coming out, it's something that's going to, we got that health again. We're talking about that water again. It could definitely be dealing with a Cancer or a Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. But definitely learning something that is going to fill this cup. So you're looking deep within this cup that she's holding, and you're trying to find out the answers. And the more that you're perceiving and using that intuition, the more you're going to see the whole cup being full. Definitely this is something that's going to be on an emotional basis. It's going to get your, those of you who have psychic abilities, you're definitely going to enhance the psychic ability, and it's just going to kind of spark it right open as well. Because it's something that's going to catch your attention that's so big, Taurus, that you cannot put the cup down, right? That has to do something that has to do with a goal. And it's hopeful, right? Because that's what the Star is saying. It's saying this is going to keep faith and hope alive. And it does almost feel like for some of you, there's going to be some kind of mercy going out over here as well. So it could be something that is very, oh man, it's deep. It's definitely deep. And it does feel like you only have half the answers now. And this is why you're going to search for the wisdom for this understanding. The third house, to keep the relationship, or if it's just diplomatic and gracious for yourself and getting the harmony and the balance to where you really need to be, you could even be learning it online. Okay, because the potential to learn something in your local neighborhood, it literally could be through a book or through online as well. But definitely whatever you're learning is definitely it's gonna spark your attention. You can't tell me it's not gonna spark the attention, right? You're also kind of limelighting in its own way. For now, it kind of feels like you're limelighting within this situation because you're putting it at the forefront. It's going to keep you in a meditative mode. It's not going to allow you to take any action at this time, Taurus, until you can figure out what it is you're missing. What is it that you need? So as you're sitting over here, I don't really feel that this is really stuck, right? If anything, this is, I am meditating on this situation. I'm not going to take any leap forward until I can figure this out. Because look, he has this light around his head, right? We've all seen these cards before. It's either at the foot or the head. But definitely, however it is, it's something that you're saying, I'm not moving until I figure this out. So you could be meditating upon the situation, reading up on the situation, because no matter what you're doing some kind of research to figure this out. Makes me wonder, like, we have to figure out, it's goal related. And for some of you, it could even be, it could literally be, because I said it's not something that's keeping you stuck from not taking action. What it could also be, though, seriously, is I'm going to figure this out because maybe I feel like I'm not achieving something. Wow, I just seen that I'm not achieving something to get moving. So take that in as a consideration as well. It could be something that you're very passionate about. Well, of course it is, because it's a goal, right? So it's something you're very passionate about and something that you really want to do over here, Taurus. But it's got you into this place where it's like, if I don't do this research, if I don't take this challenge and gain this wisdom, I might not get to the whole piece of whatever it is I'm looking for. It feels like you're looking for the missing piece. The missing piece of a puzzle or something has caught your attention and you have to figure it out. Oh, the inquisitive Taurus. So you're definitely going to be balancing out this energy and really thinking about this situation. You may even have to weigh pros and cons to the situation, especially if it's a person. If it's a person, you're going to, you might be looking into this thinking, whatever. I don't know. For some of you, it feels like, it just feels, are they using me? Are they not? What is that? I'm keeping that there. Anything I hear, guys, I'm just throwing out. Because in seriousness, it almost feels like I'm weighing the pros and cons of maybe a new love within the neighborhood. Maybe you have, or this new person within the world that I just ran into, and weighing the pros and cons about that situation. So, but you do have the Ace of Pentacles. You do see that there is some kind of luck, that there is something bigger and better within the situation. And the more that you're learning about the situation in the third house, you really do see that there is potential, that there is definitely a gift behind this. So it's almost like you have this package. It has a bow. It's good, but it's really trying to figure out, how good is the situation? Well, this is a horoscope reading, guys. This is a good thing. There is luck within this package. There is luck here. There is something bigger, better to the situation. So definitely you will be figuring this out. What is so good once you start really balancing out the thoughts and really might even be balancing out the intuition through the logical thinking of the situation to get down to the idea, to the situation itself. There is something, it's motivating you so much though, because remember too, guys, the star is motivation. So it's motivating you to want to do this. So like I said, something that has definitely sparked your attention and it's really bringing up this situation. And it might even be a touchy situation with the water over here. So you might even feel like, you know what, I'm kind of pushed back right now because it's kind of a touchy situation. I want to know what is going on. And I really want to get to this. So whatever it is definitely something that's going to make you want to have the success and the improvement and figure out what is going on. Maybe you feel like something was stagnant. Maybe you're learning something on the outside world because you do feel stagnancy. And you're trying to figure out how to open that gift, how to open up that box. Because you were given this box, but I don't know how to improve it. I don't know how to open it. Some kind of magical button there. So you have to figure that out. Within the mid-month, you do have the progression and the success. And it says it is the perfect timing. So you do find the improvements to the situation. You will figure it out, Taurus. You are very smart, very inquisitive. Nothing is going to make you not want to, get down to the bottom of the situation. Once Taurus starts thinking, don't get involved, because that is definitely going to be something, find a million resources to get down to the bottom of this. And definitely you are going to find whatever it is you need, and whatever you don't need, you are definitely going to leave behind, Taurus, because you're going to say that's not going to be worth it for me. So there's definitely some kind of progress that is taking place within this Saturn that's saying, I'm getting motivated to keep continuing to do this search. I am going to do this, and the success is at my fingertips, and you know it. And oh my gosh, do you know it? But I think the problem is now it's going to leave you kind of with these more decisions, more choices. So it's almost like you're going to open up this Ace of Pentacles, which is this, this gracious box over here from the universe and this gift, but it's only going to lead to more decisions. So as you're weighing, there's a lot of twos over here, guys. Watch your patience. Watch your balance and your patience, guys, okay? Because I'm seeing twos, and anybody who watches numerology knows, Taurus, we have an impatience problem, and we can get imbalanced really fast. So having all these twos come up underneath the Libra energy, which this is a balance card, 2 is Libra, right? They also have the same issue. So make sure you are watching your patience and your balance, right? So that way you don't, get ahead of yourself or get wishy-washy, right? With the Knight of Swords, it is definitely something you're rushing into. And there's another thing. It's going to move so fast because this decision that you're going to find is going to keep you moving so fast. I'm sorry, it's supposed to be over here. With the third house, the third house is going to be moving so much. So whatever your potential to learn something, you've got it. You got it, Taurus, and you're not going to look back, because remember, you're already progressing. So as you're progressing, you're saying, I'm moving so fast, and this information is moving so fast. Hell no, I ain't looking back, because there's nothing back there for me. So, but all it's going to do, like I said, is give you more decisions on how you're going to continue to keep it moving at this pace, revealing that this is exactly where I want to be. Like I said, just watch your patience, my friends. Okay. But luckily you won't have to wait so long anymore, because now it's all here. And it doesn't look like you're waiting very long in the beginning of the month, because it is coming so fast at the mid-month. Now we're talking about somewhere between, the 1st through like the 13th, through the 13th through the 19th, something of this nature, right? And it's going to start taking off so fast, might even feel like you don't even know how to catch it. Maybe you don't want to catch it, Taurus. Maybe you don't want to catch it. Because, Taurus is productive. So once you get that productivity, we don't want it to slow down. So maybe you don't really want to catch that. See, because maybe if we catch it, then we'll want to try to hold it back and try to rein it in. Don't rein it in, Taurus. Let it go. Let it go, because the universe says it's going. It's going to be vibrant. It's going to be moving. Oh my God, yeah. It's the Ace of Cups. Whoa, I got chills. Because you got the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Ooh. Chills because of the Cups and because of the Ace of Pentacles, because as they're coming together, it's saying, not only are you doing this, but it's going to keep the peace amongst you, and you're going to feel whole again, Taurus. There's no longer going to be this situation where you feel like something is hidden, or I can't get to the bottom of this, because now you already know exactly what it is. So whatever you are unraveling, that gift over here that you were given is definitely unraveled, and it's really 100% flowing in. And that's amazing. And you're feeling the love around you. When it comes to the balance and the relationships, I do feel like in the third house, whoever loves you is really enforcing that love upon you as well, Taurus. So I do feel like they're steering you in the right direction. So if you do feel like you have someone over here that you can talk to within a relationship, not only is it now bringing more love into the relationship as you're connecting with this person, maybe about this, and maybe you're even weighing pros and cons with this other person as well. It's definitely going to allow the love to even overflow more, because they feel like they're involved within this movement. They're involved within this knowledge. So whatever it is, it's saying, I'm going to let go of one thing and continue to go to the other, because you're saying, yeah, I'm going to let go of what no longer serves because I got to keep racing on this side. So whatever determination you had in one area, and you thought that that was going to be the way to go, you're going to find that was not it. I have to go this way, because your intuition is so high. So look at that. Look at the communication. If you guys are dealing with some kind of Libra or Aquarius or a water sign, could be a Cancer or a Pisces, oh my gosh, it's just going to flow. It could even be a Gemini as well. Some kind of air sign or water sign who could be involved in this situation. The communication of how you're moving and the way that you guys are interacting together, I do believe that somebody has someone on their side saying, yes, and I'm listening to what you're saying, and I'm going to help you find the information. I'm going to help you get down to the bottom of this situation. It could even be a boss. But however it is, it feels like you're really moving into boss mode. So whatever, and if you own your own career, Taurus, it's going to make you feel like you're actually, in the right spot at the right time to really get things really moving and really feeling like a boss, right? And there's a lot of analytical communication through some of you to someone else to really make this race as well. Wow. There definitely is a lot of improvements going on over here. And like I said, if you are dealing with this other person, there's going to be a lot of love with the Ace of Cups. And it just feels like they are embracing everything that you're doing within your life at this time, really helping you along the way. And there you are, focused on the, oh my God, on the Seven of Cups. But you do have that, there it goes. Now you kind of feel at the end of the month, though, that you are feeling a little stuck within a situation. But yet it's because you have all these doors open. And I think that the problem now is, Taurus, is now it's kind of moving into a different direction. And as you're focused on opening these doors, multitasking, doing these other things, something now has got you stuck in your mind. Some kind of stress, something is going on to where you're getting stressed out. Is it a person? It's some kind of change that's going on, obviously, right? Because you went from, I'm not doing that, to there I went. With the Page of Pentacles over here, it's like I'm focused on the service that is going on around me. I'm focused on this Ace of Pentacles. This Ace of Pentacles, this pinnacle here is this pinnacle. You know it, I know it, we all know it. That is the pinnacle. I'm focused on the support and the service of this pinnacle. So whatever this gift is, you're focused on it. And you might be even trying to work around it and give it out, because you might have to give it out. Have to give that out to continue with the situation. That's because you're working on that. And this is going to actually open up all this new doors and all these new things that are going on around you. For some of you, we even have a lot of gifts coming in. I just want you to know that. So if you do feel like somebody is giving you a lot of gifts, you definitely have a lot of gifts coming. I don't know, it just feels like somebody is actually rewarding you with gifts. Are you getting, gifts from family members or whoever? I don't know. It feels like somebody's actually getting a lot of maybe love gifts. But otherwise, there's a lot of all kinds of things going on. But here it is, though, with the Five of Swords in reverse. There it is. As I'm getting the gift, now this is how you get into the Seven of Swords over here in the end of the month. As I'm getting all these gifts, it's almost like you're getting all this, maybe it's even attention. Excuse me. It's attention, guys. For some of you, it's limelighting attention. Remember I said that at the very beginning? I heard the word that you're getting a lot of attention as you're giving the attention to the other piece. Something's limelighting. I feel like there could be definitely a lot of attention towards you, Taurus. Make no mistake about that. Because no matter what, you're on the brink of something incredible that is going on. And I feel like you're right on schedule with your destiny as it's moving. And it almost feels like, okay, there it is. The falling of a friend, right? It's almost like you're getting all this attention and all this stuff that you're maybe on the outside world, like you lost a friend, you lost a coworker, the befalling of a friend because maybe you became the boss, guys. Maybe this whole thing, maybe this pinnacle is a promotion. You became the boss, and maybe your coworker, this is for somebody, does not like you being the boss. They're jealous of you, and so you have the befalling of a friend. And it's because you have all these rewards. We're just going to say rewards because you have all these open doors, all these possibilities, all these opportunities, all these gifts, all these great things happening to you. And I'm going to say they're jealous. I'm going to say it's envy. Where are you getting all this? How did you do that, Taurus? What is that? Well, you know, Taurus pays attention. And they don't give up. So many times you want to give up, but then you just kick yourself in the butt, take the bull by the horns, and just ram right through it. Right? So they've got you in your head because they're neglecting you, Taurus, but it's also saying it's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay in the end. You just have to keep continuing to tell yourself, you know what, it's got to be their problem, guys. And this is going to hurt. It's going to hurt a little. Okay? Because it's going to put you into this area of your life where you're saying, but I moved so well. I did this for you. Or I wanted to do this for my family. I wanted to do, you know what I'm saying? So however it is, it's definitely someone trying to take your swords away from you. Somebody maybe even lying to you, wearing a false mask around you, the befalling of a friend. I mean, look, if they wear a false mask, that's it, Taurus. You know it as well as I am. I'm Taurus. So you wear a false mask, we ain't friends. Do not even sit over here and pretend to be my friggin' friend and stab me in the fucking back, dude, because that will not happen. Right? That is one thing Taurus does not do is false friends. We don't do the false mask. Either who you say you are. I'd rather you come to me and tell me I'm jealous as hell of you and I don't like you, and I'll say good, goodbye. But don't even go there, right? Or we might even be able to work it out because at least you were truthful with me. But no matter what's going on here, they are not truthful for you or to you or for you or to you, however. And that's just going to, that's going to give you worries and insecurities in your own ways because then it's going to make you having to start worrying in this Saturn, in the third house again. Are they, oh my God, then we're going to go back over here again, juggling, who are you? Oh my gosh, let's not do that all again. Now we have to juggle around if they're really our good friend or a bad friend. Let's see, let's go through the pros and cons of how they're treating me. Oh crap. Well, that's going to hurt. Yeah. So however it is, they're definitely wearing, I'm going to say a false mask, my friends, and that's going to be it. I know, you'd rather just have me say befalling of a friend. I bring up the false mask thing. That just gets on everybody's nerve. But reality is reality, and it has the King of Wands. They're manipulating a situation. They're watching you closely, manipulating a situation. They do not like what you have, Taurus, and that is it. Jealous of Taurus because they see the change, they see the good luck, and they don't like what they're seeing. And that's coming at the end of the month, so be careful of that. They see the growth and the communication that's going on around you, Taurus. They see you growing. They see you getting strong. They see you having the Wheel of Fortune. They see the money coming in because they see this with this. And now look, Taurus, now look at this though. And this is another reason why, because they see you getting a gift. Then they see you getting all the love and all the attention and limelighting, and then they see all the extra growth and all the extra action and all the extra things that are going around you. The only card you don't have is the Ace of Wands, but who's to say we don't see that in the next reading? So far, Taurus, you got all the aces, right? One way or another, but it's kind of getting on their nerve a little bit because they want to know how you're doing this. And it's like, what do you mean, how am I doing this? You know, I focus, I do this, I do that. You know, and I think it's in a lot of ways, the reason I don't like this card, though, either, in the way the energy is coming out, is because of the enviousness that's coming out. But what they don't understand is that Taurus busts their frigging ass every time to get what they need to do. And it's not as easy. It's not so easy. You know, they just think we just run around with the Ten of Pentacles all day long. That is just not true. I think sometimes that, you know, when it comes to holding tight to our prosperities and doing the things we do, we work so hard in so many different ways because we have to use, this and that. We're not like the luckiest sign in the world, But we are though in some ways as well because, in some ways we are. But the way that they're looking at it is like, why do you get that? Because I busted my buns. But, luck runs in different ways, right? But when you're really putting out the effort, you have to wait for things to come through. I just don't see, I really don't. And see, they do. They see you as the King of Pentacles. That's the next card coming out. And yeah, they're putting you on a pedestal. And let me just tell you, they're like pointing fingers at you, Taurus, going, I don't like that. And then they're saying, how did you get all these offers? For some of them, they think that you just went to some grass that's greener. Well, maybe you did for the better love. If it's a love situation, yeah, maybe you did. Maybe it's an ex. Maybe you were dating the neighbor. I don't know. And maybe they, you have a new love. However it is, you got the great communication and you have the death card, but don't allow that to overwhelm you, right? They just think that you hide secrets though, Taurus. Yeah, the secrets to success. But it wasn't like it came overnight. Well, they think it came overnight, but however it is. Just don't allow this pain to carry with you, Taurus. You just go do exactly what you need to do. You know exactly where you need to be, and you know what forces and doors are open around you. So don't prohibit any of this energy from destroying what you already have and accomplishing what you have and believing in yourself and something that you really want. Do not allow this Gemini or whoever this person is to, pretty much break the magic that you have been making by making you imbalanced. Okay, you got this. Okay, and until next time, my friends, goodbye.